The Alliance for Digital Equality.
The Alliance for Digital Equality.
The Alliance for Digital Equality.
The Alliance for Digital Equality is a nonpartisan organization to ensure new technology inflows into underserved communities.
African Americans and Hispanics are quickly pushing the use of broadband. The group's goal is to make it affordable for communities. Julius Hollis says
Hispanics and African Americans, not just to be the last in, but also to ensure that they're not the first out. Our theme is empowering communities across the digital divide.
This organization started some years ago by a visionary.
He not only deals with key Black and Hispanic entrepreneurs on Black Street, but he also deals with them on Wall Street.
Julius Hollis has always stood out in front.
This was his vision, to give people of color an opportunity to have a seat at the table when issues involving technology are being decided.
We are in the early stages of one of the most important socio-economic phenomena ever known to humankind.
Broadband is so important to education, the delivery of health care, lifelong services, workforce development, that if you don't have it, you really are going to be marginalized even more in the economy.
It will increase our knowledge base, temper our cultural differences, and improve our interpersonal relations.
For everybody in business, work, children, education, it's very important for us to be able to get an easier means of digital access.
Part of the promise of broadband is what it will do for our young people and our children in terms of education.
How public health is going to be changed.
Distance learning, distance education, scholars from throughout the world, master teachers, wherever they may be. Our young people now will be able to have access to them.
Hispanics in general are so underserved, and the divide is so much greater in the Hispanic communities and in the senior communities. So this will give us an opportunity to be able to work with them.
People who are diabetics will now be able to take their glucose reading, and that information will be wirelessly transmitted to their doctors.
And through broadband, we are also going to be able to close the achievement gap, because we will be able to provide 24/7 educational content.
People who have congested heart failures are now being inserted with chips into their heart.
Hispanics with limited English, for example, still are not using the internet as much as their counterparts are.
That information is sent through my BlackBerry to my doctor in Atlanta, who contacts his correspondent doctor here.
Part of what we're trying to do with the Alliance for Digital Equality is ensure that any of the policies that we set forth don't, first of all, kick off the last people who are on the train, on the internet bandwagon, so to speak, and also make sure that those who have not gotten on yet have an opportunity to ride with us.
Charleston and Houston. Good morning, Detroit. Here in Miami.
I really look forward to working with the Alliance. I'm excited that they're in Miami. We have a great team here in place, so I really think we can do some great things here in Miami and really serve as a model for other cities around the country.
I'm very pleased to be a part of this initiative, and that's come to Charleston, and that we here, in particular at the Research Center, will be able to help get this thing kicked off and started the way it should.
When we look at where we are in Houston, we're no different than any other part of America. Unless you're part of that revolution that's taken place, you're going to be left behind. This is very important because it focuses on policy, dealing with technology of a broadband, making sure that minorities and inner city people, the low-income people, are not left out.
Detroit is the Motor City, and the Motor City is a location where cars were made. Ingenuity started here.
The Alliance is made up of groups from around the country, and the organization hopes to present its research to the president-elect in November 2008 to ensure the divide between those with broadband and those without closes in the coming years.
That would be a good thing.